Ooh, she's a little rough. We got a flat tire right here already.
Well, Mike, what do you think first glance?
It's pretty rough. What's with all this foam?
What the hell is that?
Plexiglass window. Looks like it's been in an accident or two. That's a little sad.
More spray foam over here. Did they just foam the door, maybe? So for bumper attachment, why not just cut a hole in the sheet metal and run it right into the frame? I don't see a need to bolt anything. Just run it in there. We can see it through the hole up there. Why would you bolt that on? Especially with a trailer hitch. No need for bolts. Bolts are for sissies. Oh, there we go. We got a bolt on this side. 2 of them even. Oh, 1 over here. Hiding. 3 bolts will hold that on just fine. Everything's fine. Rear end's been replaced. Not too rusty under here. Replace the door, push that panel out. Can't really put a pod there.
It doesn't open.
Might be foam closed.
That's nice and solid.
Well, the driver's side looks a whole lot better than the passenger side.
I know. Well, we got some bubblies here between the seams. Between the body seams here. Pretty bad, but it hasn't progressed lower yet. Nissan, so it's from the car next to it. Up front, we got a Dodge. Ooh, pretty bad. Windshield area is pretty bad.
Looks like we had a pressure gauge brought inside for something. Wonder what that's tied to.
Another clue that it's been in an accident or slightly neglected. There's another clue, improper bolts holding the bumper in. Why is that horn so rusted? Like it's seen a lot of salt. Wow. So yeah, it looks like the passenger side's been through hell. Doesn't look like anything substantially rust-wise around here. The bumper's definitely not properly held on though.
Can't wait till you see that headliner.
Oh, somebody had a little fun with their jack at the shop. Worse rust over here in the lower portion of the door, but the rocker panels are mostly solid at least. Got seam rust I can see right there. It's pretty bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's always a good sign. Missing the tailpipe. Yep, rusted right off.
Well, it's cut off. Well, up here it's cut off. Maybe this is one they cut off, planned to put on it. Replace the one that rusted off.
Oh, hey look, a fuel pump access hole. That's always a good sign. Not. Look at those crimped wires there. They probably cut them with the Sawzall when they were cutting into the floor.
We
Confirmed our suspicions that the door is indeed foamed shut.
Oh my word.
Something's not right over here. It was definitely in some kind of accident here. I like the idea of the headliner shelf, but damn.
A little bit too much weight, or
Headliner is sagging worse than a Volkswagen. Hey, this looks like one of them rare factory sunroofs, but it's definitely wet on the inside, so.
yeah, condensation everywhere inside. I wouldn't call that a leak, necessarily.
Yeah. It's got St. Gorbin Security glass on it, so it might actually be the factory sunroof. Okay, armrest's broken.
It's bent in even here, so this is more than just the doors.
Yeah. That's some pretty substantial body work that it would take to get that right, huh?
Probably. I just ran into it with forklift all the time.
Aftermarket window crank on the passenger side. Nothing in the keyhole. Looks like we got an OBD port hanging out. I wonder what that pressure gauge was for. Oh, hey. This wasn't even being held in.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, it looks like they did the same thing to this one. That's sus.
Oh, very rusty
Oh.
under the hood.
Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, looks like the pressure has something to do with some kind of nitrous injection like we've seen before, but that's...
Just boost pressure. They're just
Oh,
monitoring their boost pressure.
Okay, I was gonna say that's tapped right into the intake, so...
Be a good place to plumb in HHO gas.
Yeah, that's what you've been talking about, pumping into it.
Discounted battery. Tested for performance, 90-day money-back warranty.
Nice. Couldn't even be bothered to remove the nut and pull that out. Another hanging wire here. I don't know what that's connected to. It must have been connected up here.
Yeah, I would say that used to be this.
Yeah. Looks like some more aftermarket stuff behind the brake booster here. Headlights. Looks like something's disconnected in here. I wonder.
Like the main bulb. Yeah, that looks like the main bulb.
That opened reasonably nice. Oh. Nothing. Dead.
I don't see any evidence of Black Death oozing out on the fuel lines, but I do see evidence of block pressure here around the cap.
Yeah. And plus this windshield rest is, it's not horrible, but I mean, it's
pretty bad.
it's there. It's
The
bad.
windshield isn't even seated here. What the hell is this?
That's, yikes. Does it have a balancer? Oh my god, it has a balancer. Well, you know what I have to do since it has a balancer, right? See if it's tight. Oh, looks like it is. It's old looking, but dated 07. But it looks beat. Got some rust under here where the radiator sits. That turns. That turns, but isn't super loose. Black, and overfull. Yep.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Certainly not coolant.
That's nasty.
Coolant reservoir is unfortunately bone dry and full of crud. I think this van had a pretty huge failure. Which do you think? Head gasket or oil cooler?
Well, it's not oil cooler. That might be mixing two coolants and getting gel that I've read about and never seen. There's some nastiness going on there. Yeah, that's like
Black and overfull.
and slimy. It's not oily. It's
Yeah. Contaminated.
Can you see that even?
I can,
How it's
yeah.
sticking to the.
It just doesn't wipe off clean like oil does. It's
Sticky and pasty
yeah.
and way too full.
And not
Oh
even.
well. Wait a minute. Is it way too full?
I guess it depends on which side of the dipstick you ask.
Let's try this one more time.
There's more than oil in that pan.
Yeah, it's like it's stuck to the wall on this side, but only that deep. Do I even want to do this? I'm scared. It still has the cap on it.
So that means at 280,000 miles, if that's actual mileage, they either got really good at replacing that cap or they never serviced it.
I got it off without breaking it, so.
Goes all the way in. Ooh, wow, that's black.
Yeah. Tea looking, I would say never serviced. Syrupy. Yuck. And it reads way too full because the engine's not running.
Definitely had a few things heavily loaded on this corner before. Along with some crunchy rust there, it looks like. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, hey. Wow. Ah, another one. That's 2 holes in the floor. This is pretty bad. You'll probably never be able to get this smooth again. I don't know how you'd seal this. That's a hole to the outside world. Some pretty bad rust around here. Did you hear I found another hole in the floor?
No.
It's not all the way through, but I definitely stepped in it and freaked out.
Oh shit. We have a cluster. All right.
280,000 miles. Odometer hasn't been reset in 576. Negative 3,500 on the oil. Would you like to explain to the audience what we have to do to get this van to start?
Well, I'm going to take the fuse panel out from here and put a different ignition switch plugged into where that unit plugs in. One that I have a key that will turn. And I'm going to take the ECM out from down here and replace it with a parts donor van, and also the screen from up here from the parts donor van. And then it should fire right up. Well, we'll have to put a new battery in it too.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, we got some chewed wires. We got blue wires done there.
Oh. Yeah, it's been sitting a while.
Where'd the blue wire go? Oh, there it is, down there still. So that's to the instrument cluster. Got a couple more chewed through there. Insert ECM from donor van. Yeah, I wouldn't expect to have turn signals or anything.
Ooh, something made some noises.
Yeah, was that the radio head unit?
I think it was. So I guess the antenna doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that the screen can read the... Oh.
All right, now let's try this again. Start error. Because this key and this ignition did not come with this ECM. ECM and screen came with this key. So we'll put that in the antenna over here. Like so. Then use this one to turn the switch.
Ooh, that's really sad. Let me go look at the cap. Hold. Okay, go for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Would you like to come look?
Okay, so it's not even a parts car.
Nope.
You may have your instrument back.
Thank you.
I mean, that's got to be a hole in the piston to puff that much.
Yeah. And God only knows why it sounds so tortured when it turns over. I wonder if it'll run. And if it does, how shitty will it run?
Yeah, I'm surprised that battery didn't do a better job. Maybe she'll turn over a little better.
Let's see.
No. But I think we've seen more than we need to see.
I agree.
Sad. I'd say it's been overheated. I don't think you want it.
I think so too.
I think the engine was overheated and blown up. So we close the door on this one.
Yep. So the Rolling Realtor is telling all you people to run far away. Do not look back. Please pass go.